Hello! In this video, we'll demonstrate how our system can orchestrate and manage IoT-based devices like smart plugs or smart appliances. We start with a dashboard of groups of devices which we call sites. In this site, we have devices that control conference rooms, kitchen lights, for example, a small organization. Another example is this one, where we not only have smart plugs, but also a shutter, so you can roll up or down the shutter attached to the window. We'll focus for now on this device, a smart plug. We can see relevant data about it. For example, hardware information or notifications like alarms. There are none right now. An audit system to check the actions performed against this device and by whom. The power consumption. The device can report this kind of information over the month or day. It was probably not used the last day, but definitely has been used last month. And the future actions, which is kind of a scheduler, where we can see which actions are applying to the device in the future. How to define some actions. We have a timers management dashboard where we see, for example, past actions, but we can also define new actions. Let's say we want this particular home appliance to turn off during the weekend. So we will define a timer like this to go off every 12 o'clock and every weekend, meaning that every Sunday and Saturday at noon, this appliance will be turned off. Of course, we can create an on-off cycle if we want. Let's say turn it on at 8 a.m. and then off at maybe 3 p.m. and on the weekend. So now it's a different kind of pattern. It goes on and off. We can temporarily disable it, and as we saw before, we can also adjust it to our needs. So, this is a scheduling of actions against our appliance. It can go to any kind of IoT-based appliance that we can connect to, and this works well for one or more appliances, but this is individual and particular for each and every appliance. We also have another kind of scheduling activity which connects and relates appliances to one another, and we use the scenarios concept for this. A scenario is where, based on an input from a device, we can take actions on other devices. For example, we will define here a scenario based on temperature. Let's assume we have a temperature sensor in our home and some appliances, some smart plugs which control the air conditioning or maybe heat-emitting devices like a TV set, and we're away from home. We can select heat when away based on temperature from this sensor, and if it's higher than 27 degrees Celsius and we're away from home during the weekend or maybe during working days when at work, if this criteria happens, if the thermostat, the sensor, detects that the temperature is higher than 27 degrees, assuming this smart plug is attached to the air conditioning system in the home, we can turn it on immediately. At the same time, we can have some other kind of consumers which we can safely turn off if they're not already off. So we'll say turn off this one after 7 minutes. We have a very flexible setup here, so in this way we can create the dependencies and trigger-based actions based on different criteria, for example, time criteria. This summarizes the key aspects of the NEXOG orchestration and management of IoT devices, involving the coordination and optimization of IoT devices, data, and services to enable efficient and reliable operations to optimize energy consumption. Thank you.